Good afternoon from Montego Bay. Just about to take the Delta 737-900 ER back to Detroit after it dropped off a full load of cargo passengers here. So being December 23rd today, the return trip to Detroit is going to be about half full because realistically most people are flying to the islands this time of year when it's very cold in the northern US. So we have a very light airplane today. On our 3-hour plus flight back to Detroit, which is one of Delta's hubs.
Contact tower on 118.75 when ready.
Okay, we're gonna head over to the flight deck and finish up our pre-flight.
Taxi to and hold short runway 7 using taxiway Alpha JetBlue 2126.
We have a very light airplane like I mentioned, and the optimal takeoff settings today are going to have us at flaps 1 with a D-rated takeoff 2. And it's going to be a longer roll, which will have us rotating at about 158 knots. Our flight path, after we depart runway 7, we'll make a left turn and start heading northward, flying over Cuba, then over Fort Lauderdale, Florida, up the Florida East Coast. Then we'll go into Southeast Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and we will be making our way up through Pennsylvania and Ohio. Flying over the western part of Lake Erie and entering the star for arrival in runway 22 left in Detroit. For pre-flight checklist, oxygen is tested at 100%, navigation, transfer, and display switches normal auto. Window heat on. Pressurization mode selector is set to auto, and we're going to verify altitude in Detroit for landing is 695 feet. So we'll put 700 here. Initial heading 072. Current altimeter 29.89. Set the parking brake and verify our buttons are on cutoff. For before start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. Verifying filling center, all fuel pumps are on. Passenger signs on, windows are locked. MCP, V2 is 165, heading 072, altitude, flight level 340. Cross-checking the takeoff speeds and the calculation has us at 157, 158, 165. FMC with the same data, 157, 158, 165. Cross-checked and verified. CDU pre-flight completed, rotor aileron trim free and 0. Taxi takeoff briefing completed, and the anti-collision light is on. Before start checklist complete. Get our generators on for APU. and the tug is connected.
Sangster ground Delta 739er, could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft?
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and start straight back. Roger that. Ready for push straight back. Release the brakes, please.
Sangster ground United 1146 taxi to the gate. United 1146 taxi to gate tree via taxiway Bravo Alpha.
Brakes released. Here we go.
Taxiing to gate tree using taxiway Bravo Alpha United 1146.
Pushback complete. Parking grid, please. Brake set. Alright, steering pin is disconnected. Watch for the slip release from guidance on your left. Have a good flight.
Flaps 1. Before taxi, generators on, probe heat on, anti-ice off, isolation valve auto, start switches continuous, recall checked, auto brake RTO, start levers, idle. Flight controls checked, ground equipment clear. Before taxi complete.
Sangster ground Delta 739er with Kilo request taxi to the active departing straight out.
Delta 739er taxi to and hold short of runway 7 using taxiway Foxtrot Alpha. Contact tower on 118.75 when ready.
short runway 7 via taxiway Foxtrot Alpha Delta 739er. Sangster Tower Delta 739er ready at runway 7 straight out departure.
Delta 739er, hold short runway 7. Traffic is on final.
Hold short runway 7 Delta 739er.
Contact ground on 121.7. Delta 739er wind 077 at 10. Straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 7.
Cleared for takeoff runway 7 Delta 739er.
Before takeoff, flaps 1, altimeter 5.28 units before takeoff checklist complete. Check.
Sangster Tower American 2620 ready for IFR departure runway 7. American 2620 line up and wait. Line up and wait.
Europe.
American 2620. Sangster Tower Air Canada 9er 8229er miles west inbound visual runway 7 approach. American 2620 altimeter 29er full wind 077 at 10. Cleared for takeoff runway 7. Air Canada 9er 82 Sangster Tower. Altimeter
Flaps up.
Clear to land runway 7 JetBlue 1179er. Sangster Tower Bombardier November 79er Charlie Golf ready for IFR departure runway 7. Bombardier November 79er Charlie Golf hold short runway 7. Traffic is on the runway.
Sangster Tower Delta 739er frequency change.
VNAV, LNAV, Command A. After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds on, packs auto, landing gear up and off, flaps up, no lights. After takeoff, checklist complete. So it looks like we're actually gonna be in the air for 4 hours. I was thinking it was more like 3.5. But also considering this time of year, you're gonna have a lot of northwesterly jet stream. You're gonna have a bit of a headwind pushing against you, so that's gonna make you go slower. So 1,529 nautical miles to go. Expecting touchdown at 22:56 Zulu. Right now it's 18:54 Zulu. So during descent, I will go ahead and resume the video. See you then.
Kingston Center United 1.
Okay, just about to pass 9,000 feet on our initial descent into the Detroit area. We've been airborne for 3 hours 48 minutes. and we are about to enter the final pattern of the star for runway 22 left. Correction, that was runway 21 left. So we're gonna go ahead and enter it into our performance calculation. So 21 left. We'll do flaps 30. Tax on. Auto brake 2. Normal reverse. VREP +5, and current weather, sure everything matches your 3018 on the altimeter. The wind's gonna be pretty much a headwind, 6 knots. According to this I'm heavy, but I know I'm not heavy. Let me double check my aircraft weight. Actions, mode. So right now we have 139,000 pounds. So if I... oh, okay, it wants me to enter the data. For some reason it's... okay, let's try it again. There we go. So with flaps 30 we're looking at VREF of 144 using 2/3 of the runway. That'll have us close to the gates. So 144 entered. I'm gonna go over all the descent items one more time. Put our auto brake to 2. VREF entered. Got the push altimeter right now for 21 left. And we are about to start our downwind. So landing on 21 left and using about 2/3 of the runway should have us exiting in taxiway Juliet, and we just follow Juliet all the way to the southern edge of the main terminal, and that's where Delta parks their airplanes. I'm just going to grab the first empty spot that I see for the 737 size plane. It's December 23rd, but it's a very warm 8 degrees in Detroit right now. I'm still yet to fly into a major snow situation so far this winter season in the US. I think there's going to be a lot of snow tonight in Denver, so I might try to look for a flight there to see the 737's anti-ice equipment in action, those kind of things that you don't get to do very often. Okay, so our flight track, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and expand this map.
Detroit Metro Tower Delta 739er is 12 miles south 5,800 feet with Quebec to land.
Delta 739er, Detroit Metro Tower. Altimeter tree 0.18 wind calm fly. Left downwind runway 27 left.
See, 27 left. Well, I'm gonna go with the sim brief. See if it allows me to. I guess not. It's not gonna allow me to. I'm gonna go ahead and still land on runway 21 left just to follow the wind. It's a landing runway. Well, let me double check the map here.
Make left traffic runway 27 left Delta 739er.
I'll acknowledge that instruction, but again, let me double check here. I guess 21 left can be both a takeoff and landing runway. Yeah, I'll stick to 21 left. It should be okay. Also, if I do 27 left, I guess I can also go to the terminal very fast. Let's see. Maybe we'll do that. We're at 5,000 feet. That would involve turning around, but it's doable. Or should we just stick to this racetrack pattern for the downwind base final that this star provided? Still thinking about what the best approach would be. I think I'll stick to 21 left. That's fine. It's gonna be with a nice headwind. And with the current track, that's 57 nautical miles. Which I can also cut it short. If the traffic is not as heavy. Yeah, I'll probably cut the track short, and that way we can also get to the airport pretty fast. Let's see. I'm gonna go down to 3,000. I just want to verify my go around. My go around is 4,000. Okay, so let's get down to 3,000 feet. Do a flight level change. And apply flaps 1. Okay, flaps 1.
Traffic.
2500.
Flaps 5. Okay, glide slope to life, setting go around altitude to 4,000 feet. Gear down. Airport in sight. I have control. Continue. Flaps 15. Flaps 25. Flaps 30, landing checklist complete. Speed brake up. Reverse green. Manual braking. Knots. Unfortunately, we ran into some of those random stutters that Flight Sim started giving us with the release of Service Update 13, I believe. But yeah, once in a while you get this random stuttering and it just doesn't make it as enjoyable. We've landed on a version of Detroit made by Inibuilds, who has rapidly gained a very good reputation in scenery design. 2 days ago they released Dubai. And if you're like me, you like major hubs, Inibuilds has done JFK, LAX, Heathrow, Detroit here being a Delta hub, and now Dubai, and Abu Dhabi is coming up next year. So I hope they keep doing this. They do a great job with their airports. And I'm begging them also to do DFW, since nobody has taken that on, and Inibuilds will do a great job with that airport. Okay, so I said I'm gonna grab the first 737 size spot available for parking, so I'm gonna use one of these here. Get a better view from the outside. See if there's any marshals or anything. No, I guess not. It's not. Taxi on in.
Ground Delta 739er, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Delta 739er, the jetway is going to be connected.
Okay, we're all set. Welcome to Detroit after our 4+ hours from Montego Bay. Have a good rest of your Saturday, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.